This was the home of thousands of people. Every night at the same time. It wasn't a game, it was our home. You'd log in at 7 PM and stay until 3 AM just to hang around, do quests and talk about your day with complete strangers. I used to play this Chinese MMO for a good part of my life, and it doesn't really matter if you played this or WoW or any other MMO, because the experience is pretty much the same, and it was a unique one. I do miss some of my friends though. You see, age gaps back then were very different. I remember we had this guy in our party who had a job. And he was like a fucking god because he could buy skins. You know, he had adult money in a world of teenagers. He was an adult in a world of kids. It was weird. I mean, looking back at it, having a 30-year-old as my best friend when I was 12 is a bit of an odd choice on my end. But let's be real. Online friendships have always been weird. It was this lawless gray area where like social hierarchies were just non-existent. You do a raid taking orders from a 10-year-old from Slovakia while the guy healing you was a 38-year-old divorced architect from Birmingham. It was beautiful and deeply sketchy at the same time. So you'd learn life lessons from people you'd never see in worlds that just don't exist anymore, you know? There was no safety protocol. It was like a silent agreement. As long as you're chill and just don't be a dick, then you're fine. So if all of this was going great, then what went wrong? Well, nothing really. We just grew up and the servers stayed the same and they got emptier and emptier as time went by. And you see, I've always played online games, jumping from MMOs, then I played League of Legends, and now I'm playing Valorant.
It's not a good look. Women don't respect it. Kind of makes me look like a bitch. I like it.
And you know, in the beginning, we had some good times.
Just fucking what the fuck? I don't know.
But nowadays, online gaming friendships have evolved into something else. What used to be a fun environment to hang out has now become a sweatfest of online tryhards, and you're limited with the ways you can actually meet people. Let's take a competitive game like Valorant, for example.
Scheiße, jetzt geht es wieder los.
Match found.
Hello, team. Does anyone have mics?
Big Sammy.
I'm such a fat fuck.
Hello team! I would like to introduce myself. I am a glue sniffer from Germany. Living in Switzerland now. And I dislike women. I'm gonna start it. How are you doing, team?
You know, online games just don't do it for me anymore. And part of that could be getting older and growing up. You know, understanding that change is constant and it's okay to change with it. Obviously, there's still spaces like Roblox and VR chat, but I'm not touching. I don't want anything to do with it. I have my own standards. I'm good. I missed the train. Let's move on. So for the longest time, I just felt like maybe that's it for me. You know, maybe we should take a break from online games and go on a solo adventure. That's right. I decided it's finally time to give story games a shot. See, I wasn't really sure where to start, so I just went for the most obvious choice. But there was another game on sale, so I figured, okay, until we play Red Dead, we could just, you know, just try this one out.
Here's your bill. $4.16, pervert.
$4.16, pervert! Who you calling pervert?
It's written on the bill.
Come on, Jack, come here we go. Everybody get down. Can we take a jump? Jump up and down and all around. 3, 2, 1, go.
Into the lead.
Alright, I'm bored. Look, I like story games, and at least for me, I feel like they're a good break from online games. But the problem is, I only enjoy them if I'm either particularly interested in the story, or the mechanics of the game are so interesting that it triggers the same brain damage like online games do. Which is why games like Dark Souls are itching the same part of my brain that League of Legends did, you know? And I enjoy those franchises, but other than that, there's like a small balance. I still want to play online games, not just single player games forever. So where does that leave me? I mean, do I really have to choose between going into some dead MMO or trying VR chat, or I have to stick to Valorant? Like, there's gotta be something else to do. Is there?
はじめまして、カップヌードルキムチです。いや、恥ずかしい。キムチが入ったからってそんなに大勢で見つめないで。見つめられると私、体がほてっちゃって真っ赤になっちゃう。
Get him.
Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up.
This so-called Friendslop is a genre of usually co-op games that are low budget, low polish, and often very fun with the right people. You see, originally called friend farming, these games gained a lot of popularity because of how cheap and stupid they are. It's an environment where you don't have to worry about your rank or sweats, or you can just chill and mess around. We're also working on our game right now. If you could wishlist it, that'd be great, dude. That'd be awesome. You know, you'd be so cool if you did that. You know, that'd be so cool. I'll put a link in the description. Even back in the day, the most mediocre games were still fun with the right friends. And I think that's a great showcase of how online friendships are always reinventing themselves. These environments will always exist in some corner of the internet, no matter what era. You see, they're an opportunity to meet people and exist. So, are these games the new standards for online fun? Kinda. I mean, yeah. I mean, what's wrong with having a good time at the end of the day, you know? Is this the future of gaming? I don't know. Probably not. But it's fun right now, and honestly, that's enough. Nope, I got bored again.
Match found.
Inside the smoke. That's what I say instead of that's crazy.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What
I trade.
Tell me,
But I don't know if I should trade you or not because I don't know where he is. I should let you die. I should let you die.
It's crazy, bro. Where are you looking? Where are you looking?
I don't know. Because I don't know where he is. That's crazy, right? See, I know that's crazy because you told me. You said that's crazy.